So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ipswich looking to pass their way through. Clark. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Cantona. Matusiwa calmly anticipates. Clark. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Cantona. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Clark. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Clark. Pressing high and with purpose. Taylor. Hurst. Clark.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's gone long. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Cantona. Over to the left. And this is Rooney. Law. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Matusiwa. Clark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gerrard. Beckham. Gabriel, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's Van Dijk. And it's Vieira. He's looking wide. And no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. And it's Rooney. Rooney. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, what a climb! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Law. Cantona. Always onto this. He's found a way through. They want to be quick to recover this. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rooney. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Law, and it's Rooney. Now it's Cantona. Vieira. Bale. That's tidy. Elects to... Terrific header! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Davis. Could try cutting inside here. Beckham. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Matsusiwa.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Taylor. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? Rooney receives it in a wide position. Good ball, good ball! What a save by Walton! A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Davis. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Matsusiwa. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Law. No, he's not getting his way this time. Taylor. Plays the return pass. Clark. Ipswich finding their passes. Well, there's the clearance. Davis. And Matusiwa. Distributed tidily. Chance here to counter. Law is having the time of his life here. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Matusiwa. Taylor. Oh, it's come loose. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Showing good feet. Now the ball. An audacious attempt. Gerrard. Vieira. Cantona. And it's Rooney. And that's gone loose. And Rooney. Now it's Cantona. And it's made its way to him. Cantona. Oh, he's burst through. Great chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 7, Cantona. Cantona. Cantona.
Ipswich can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Cantona. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. The final 5 minutes. Rooney delivers with whip. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Matusiwa. Humphreys. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cantona. And it's Rooney. Rooney running with the ball. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Cantona. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Law, very much the hat-trick here. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Law! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Gerrard. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Gerrard! It's hit the upright. That's really well cleared. And here's Lampard. Takes a shot! Off the post. In he goes again. Big moment. Massive goal.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Manchester United, after 10 minutes, is...
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Back into the middle. Played out towards the right wing. And he shoots! Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Onana. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's going right the way across. It's a throw-in. And he's on a charge. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira. Gerrard. Lampard. Gabriel. Madsen. McGinn. Tielemans, and it's Tielemans. Cash, and it's Tielemans. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. Hangs in across. He gets big. Now, who's going to be first to this? Madsen gets it away. And this is Lampard. Great chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cash. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Lampard has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Camera. Here's Onana. And it's Tielemans. Cantona. Law. Madsen. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gerrard. Nice-looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Madsen. Decent progress down the left. Tielemans. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Gerrard. He is through here. Tielemans. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Lampard. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Lampard. Gerrard hangs one in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Tielemans.
1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half. Law. Bizot gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Konsa. Cash. To Camera. That is ended up in no man's land. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out wide. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Cantona. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Now there's a fine ball. Defending of the desperate variety. In with the challenge. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Tielemans. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Law providing an outlet on that flank.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Manchester United finding their passes. It's Rooney! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
And he's managed to get rid. Cantona, given the lift of his goal. Cantona!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cantona finds himself offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Yuri Tielemans. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Konsa to Camara. Buendia. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cantona. And it's Vieira. To Gerrard. Law. Cantona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Buendia, just about up to 75 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Gabriel. And it's Vieira. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Camara. That's Buendia. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And the return pass. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Vieira. Gabriel. Lampard, who has set up 2 goals, did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Watkins. Now it's Buendia. Out to the right. No, again there's no way through. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cantona chips it through, and the counter is on. Just the keeper's a big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner...